This is the Ms.FitVegan podcast, episode 77. Oh, wow, I just started recording. I had absolutely no concept or topic that I was going to talk about, but I just thought of one. Wow, that was interesting. I like to push myself. So today I want to talk about your needs. Okay. This will be a sexy time episode, I think. Since it's 6 a.m. and I'm really tired, which means my voice sounds extra sexy, I want us to talk about our needs. And you know what? I want to inspire you. Just sit down with your partner, okay? If you have not done this yet and you're in a relationship, this is key. This is the key for you and for your happiness. You've got to sit down with your partner and go over each other's needs. If you have never done this, wow, this is gonna be life-changing. So what I would recommend is you ask your partner to write down, and I don't care. I mean, obviously it's going to help if you've been with them for a long time, but that means you should have already done this like years ago, okay? But I want you to ask them to write down a list of their needs, and there's no right or wrong answers. Everything is valid. Everything makes sense on this list. You know, that's something that Awa always tells me. She goes, Jeanette, all your emotions are valid. All your beliefs are valid. All of your boundaries are valid. And that helps me to express myself because, you know, I have this core belief that they're not valid, that I'm not worthy, that the way I feel is stupid. I shouldn't feel like that. It's not true. It's not true, guys. So first, so ask your partner to write down at least, I would say 10 needs, things that they need. And if they can't get to 10, that's fine. But, you know, the deeper you go, it's like an onion. You know, you peel away the layers and then you can start to recognize and realize certain needs. So like, I'm not going to share all of mine, you know, because it's personal to you. But you might have some of mine. Like one of my needs is that I need to be touched. I think we all do. So like I need to be hugged, you know, maybe more than the average person. I don't know. I don't know an average person. Okay. I don't hang out with average people. Okay. That's a shout out to all the average people listening. Sorry. It is what it is. Did you know that you need 4 hugs a day to survive? You need 8 hugs a day to just be normal, and you need 12 hugs a day to thrive. No wonder my life is falling apart. No, just kidding, it's not. But like, guys, if you're single, if you're alone, hug yourself. Hug yourself every single morning and set alarms on your phone throughout the day to hug yourself. You need 12 hugs, boo. You need 12 hugs, boo. It's so important. And hug as many people as you can. I mean, try to see your friends every day if you live alone, but hug yourself. Wow, I hear Awa leaving for work. This is crazy the hours that she keeps. She gets home, she leaves like super early and she gets home at like 9, 10 o'clock at night. This is so crazy. Anyway, oh yeah, needs. The reason why this exercise is so important, and you're not just doing your sexual needs. I mean, hugging's not sexual exactly, but I started this episode saying it was going to be a sexy time episode. you know what? What I would do, what I would recommend is that you ask your partner to sit down and like you go into nature, obviously. Like nature is the best place to talk and explore how you feel and just to express yourself. I would always recommend going into nature. It feels easier for some reason, for me anyway. And you say without judgment, without blaming your partner for not giving you your needs, here's what I would do. Sorry, guys, I'm just figuring this all out on my own right now. I would say the things that they do that are already on your list, right? So I guess I would start with the needs that are already being met. And hopefully there are some. I pray. So start with those, okay? And then you go into the needs that aren't being met, but don't say that they aren't being met. Just express yourself as a matter of fact. Don't blame your partner. Don't criticize your partner. Because the thing is, guys, we're all trying our best. Even if it doesn't seem like it, even if it doesn't look like it from the outside. Everyone is trying their best, especially if you're in a relationship. They're just like you. They're trying their best with the tools that they have and the knowledge they have. They don't know yet what you need if you never expressed it, okay? And if you have expressed your needs, but you've got to do it in a calm way, not when you guys are fighting. Because I remember expressing my needs to my partner, but it was always like while we were fighting. It was always like, because I have a need, I can't be yelled at, I can't be screamed at, I can't deal with that. I was always yelled at as a child. I was always being yelled at, and I can't be yelled at ever. I don't like it. And so when my boyfriend was yelling, and of course I attracted someone that would yell at me because that's what I thought I deserved. That's what I thought I was worthy of. Okay? That's the only partner that I thought that's the life that I thought that I deserved, because what's familiar is comfortable. And it was very familiar for me to be yelled at. And what happened was when we would fight, I would start crying and I would tell him, please don't yell at me. I really hate being yelled at. It really scares me. And I just had the wrong partner, guys, because he didn't respect my boundaries and my needs. I was expressing my needs, but I also did it in the wrong way. I should have tried to sit down with him when we were not fighting and say, hey, I really need you to not yell at me. I might have even done that, but we were just not compatible. Guys, you can be so similar to someone, okay? You can have everything in common in the world and not be compatible. Please recognize that. If someone is not respecting your boundaries that you have expressed, that's on you, boo. They not psychic. That's why you're going to sit down with them. If you have clearly expressed your boundaries in a non-confrontational way and said, this is what I need. Another one of my needs, guys, so I'll just give you some examples. Well, one of my needs is that I hate when people slam doors. Again, there was always slamming of doors when I was a kid. It's very traumatic to me, and it just scares me, and so I don't like when people slam doors. And so that's one of my needs, that people don't slam doors that I live with. Okay, I need to live with someone that's very calm and stable and predictable. Okay, that makes me feel safe. By the way, I am not calm, stable, or predictable. No wonder I don't feel safe around myself. But I don't slam doors. I hate that so much. And when I get upset, I don't get upset too much. I get sad more. I get sad thinking about like yesterday's podcast, humanity, the animals. I get sad when I see people not going for their dreams, not realizing how amazing they are, not seeing their potential. It makes me sad. But anyway, write down your needs. Everything is valid. Please don't be ashamed of any of your needs. If you have something weird on there, maybe you have something weird on this list that you've never expressed to anyone. Okay, yeah, maybe it's a weird sexual need, weird to you. But guess what? You're a weirdo, boo. You're supposed to be into something weird. You weird. Stop thinking there's something wrong with it. If you're weird, that means you're original. That means you're special. That means you're not average. There is nothing worse in this fucking world than being average and being just like not, what am I trying to say? Being like, I don't know, what should we do? I don't know, what do you want to do? Maybe, like not, like, what's the word for that? Ew, I cannot, I'm sorry, I'm not judging you, but I cannot stand people that don't have any passion with what they do, with everything they do. Like, oh no, it's not for me. Like, if you go eat something for dinner, you better love that dinner. Okay, I love every single thing I eat. Is like and Awa makes fun of me because I'm just like, oh my God, this is the most amazing mango I've ever had. You have to try this. This is just ridiculous. Everything's the best. Everything's my favorite because I'm living in the moment, because I know that life is short as fuck. And in this moment, this is the best rambutan I've ever had. By the way, I know this is supposed to be a sexy episode. I'm going to try to say this in a sexy way. This is not a sexy episode. I'm not naming this a sexy episode. It's not. Don't eat too many rambutan. They will give you a very thorough cleansing, if you know what I mean. You might have diarrhea, guys. Sorry. Sorry, it's too much information, but fuck it. You came here. I don't know why you came here. I don't know why you're listening. I wouldn't. Okay, no, I would. I ate too many rambutan yesterday, and you're probably not going to do this, but hey, if by chance you buy a case from a wholesaler, I bought 4 cases like a dumb fuck. No, just kidding. I'm not a dumb fuck, but I ate rambutan yesterday for breakfast and lunch and right before dinner. Big mistake. I forgot. I knew this, but I forgot, guys. Rambutan is a serious diuretic. So, I had a nice colonic, a self-infused colonic last night. That was interesting. It's always good when you poop half your body weight. Okay, so let me just wrap this up here. I gotta get to the beach, and then I'm going to the farm today. I'm going to Homestead today, pick out some fruit. So I'm going to Disney World again, and I'm really happy and grateful and excited. And, I dreamed of this my whole life. My whole life. I dreamed of this for the last, 10 years, 11 years. Going to a farm and picking out my own food. And this is a dream come true for me, so I'm a little excited. But I want you to please take some time today, this weekend, in the very, very, very near future. Please. If you don't express your needs, your partner cannot know what is required for you. And you have a lot of needs. And a lot of them you're not expressing. And that's why you might be in a relationship and you might feel lonely. Because you're not getting what you need. Physically, sexually, mentally, to feel safe, to feel secure. Maybe you need your partner to not do something anymore or to start doing something. Say it the way you would like to hear it, okay? And make it a safe space. Make it a safe place for your partner. If you and your partner cannot tell each other anything without hurting each other's feelings, but you've got to say it, recognize that to do that, to have a very open and honest relationship, you need to say things in a respectful, kind way. It's not going to work otherwise. You can have someone you trust and love and you've been with them for 10 years, 20 years. Okay, and if you have that, hold on to them. You're so lucky. You're so lucky to have them. And please acknowledge that before you talk about your needs, while talking about your needs, and after talking about your needs. Every single day, appreciate and acknowledge your partner for what they are and what they mean to you. Because, guys, today could be your last day on earth. Today could be their last day on earth. They could get hit by a bus going to work today. Do you even realize that? I once did an exercise at a seminar. I like to go to these self-development seminars. I like to work on myself. I like to invest in myself. And because that's the only way I'm going to get better. That's the only way I'm going to learn. That's the only way I'm going to push myself. So I went to this seminar once, and the guy had us lie on the floor. The guy had us lie on the floor and pretend that we had died. We did a whole entire hour on, we were dead. We were visualizing our funeral, our loved ones crying. It was so horrible because my sister was still alive at the time, and I had to visualize her here on earth without me and with just my mom to take care of her. And I was so scared and I was so upset. It was horrible to visualize that. And yeah, and he had us visualizing everything that we wanted to do that we never got the chance to do. So maybe you should do that. Maybe I'll lead that in one of these podcasts. I can't do it right now because I got to go to the beach. I love you guys. I appreciate you. Please take a moment to close your eyes and visualize that you have died and you didn't get a chance to do all those things you said you wanted to do. You didn't get a chance to start that book. You never got a chance to build that website. You never got a chance to tell that person you love that you love them. The person that you love, guys, they don't know it unless you say it. You know, this is a big problem in relationships. We think the other person already knows. Just because we've been with them for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, you think they know how you feel. They need to hear it. They need to hear it every day. They don't know. It's not obvious. And even if it is obvious, say it anyway. Show them how you feel. Don't lose that appreciation for your partner. Because that's... I'm just going to be honest, guys. That's why people cheat. That's why people lose interest in their relationships. Because their partner stops appreciating them and stops expressing how much they like them and how sexy they are, how much they turn them on. If you stop expressing that, your partner is going to need to... Your partner needs that. Everyone needs that. Everyone needs to feel desired and sexy. And if you don't tell your partner how much they turn you on, then they might find someone else that does. Because when you first meet someone, that's what they do. And yeah, I hope that inspired you. I hope that you're going to express yourself. And if you don't feel comfortable expressing yourself to your partner, you have the wrong partner. If you can't express yourself and tell your partner anything in a kind, loving way, you have the wrong partner. I'm sorry. Did you not know that? You gotta be with somebody you can tell them anything. All right. I think that's it, guys. I love you. And I hope that you love yourself enough to take care of your body, to stop paying people to hurt animals, to start putting fresh, ripe, juicy, delicious fruit into your body that hydrates you and makes you feel good and makes you look good and makes you feel alive. If we want to feel alive, we've got to eat foods that are alive. If we want to feel dead, we've got to eat dead animal body parts. It's so simple. It's so simple. And relationships are simple too. If you're in a complicated, toxic relationship, that's not a healthy relationship. Relationships, I know this now because I made the mistake of getting into a relationship with somebody who wasn't compatible to me, who was hurt, and hurt people hurt other people, and I don't blame him. He's not bad or stupid. He was just hurt, and that's why he hurts other people. But you don't need it, boo. You don't need to be hurt. You've been hurt enough. So if you're in a toxic relationship, you need to get the fuck out. I don't care what you have to do. I don't care if you have to live in a homeless shelter. I'm sure you won't have to. You might have to stay with a friend, though, for a while. You might have to move back in with your parents. I don't care what it takes. Find a way. You've got to get out of that relationship. It's going to be hard as fuck. And you're going to be crying for a long time, probably. Because even though they're toxic, you might love them. Because you don't know what love is. And you believe that you deserve to be yelled at. Or you deserve to be abused physically or mentally or emotionally. You don't realize that you don't deserve that. And so it's going to hurt. You're going to miss them. But guess what? Give it some time. And then you're going to realize your worth, your value. You are good enough. You are special. You are talented. You are deserving and worthy of love that feels good. Relationships are supposed to feel good. They're supposed to add value to your life, not subtract from your life. They're supposed to make you feel excited and alive. Yeah, everything you do is supposed to make you feel alive. Everything you eat, every person you do, okay? The job you do, your hobbies, everything in your life is supposed to make you feel alive and feel good. Do you realize that? Do you realize that? I love you. Thank you for being here. Bye.